Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at the Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. So we'll go ahead and start by mapping out the current range. So yesterday I said I was going to keep the range, this overall range, because this area was just consolidating, never gave any type of retracement. So they can't keep this range this high, but technically this was the low that broke this high from the previous range. So as price started to retrace, you can either view it as this is the higher low that shouldn't be broken in order to make this or to keep this bullish. But any type of retracement I consider from this overall range could possibly retrace. If sellers do step back in, it could possibly retrace all the way back down and pass, and then we'll be right back to the previous range. So it's up to you how you want to view it. Right now, it continues to consolidate. Price continues to push lower right now. Still swing structure bullish. Fractal structure. It is starting to break down on the 4-hour. Clearly breaking past the lows that was formed previously, but could possibly be forming a bull flag as this descending channel continues to push lower. Again, I'd just be looking for any type of buying opportunities right now. If it does go back down at a discount, looking for any type of bullish momentum shift in order to look for any type of longs in order to continue pushing prices higher. But this is an overextended move, so we're looking to see if sellers are strong enough. If there is momentum to the downside, then I'd be cautious on taking those longs, and then I would be expecting these lows to be taken out. This is the whole area of demand. If it does break past down here, then I'd reshape this, go back to the former range. I'll be expecting any type of shift once it does pull back significantly. But right now, there's no sign of letting up until I do see signs that the sellers are really significantly stepping back in. That's when I'll be going, trying to any type of selling opportunities. But right now, it's too high to buy. If it does retrace back, I'm not be looking for longs, but not interested in any sales right now unless it does start to break down past these lows. GBP, USD. So let's go ahead and map out the current range. So this pair I did, I was saying yesterday, this was the previous range, but unlike Euro USD, I changed this to it's still the low, just like with Euro USD. Although it shouldn't be broken. Now, current price action is just trading sideways. It is breaking past the lows, but reacting from it. GBP USD is overextended. If you look at the daily chart, it's been green days for over 9 days, or like 10 days, which is unusual for this price action, but it's unusual times with these tariff news on a dollar index. The dollar index is currently trying to bounce back and push higher, so it's going to push these dollar pairs lower, possibly. It depends on how long that dollar index starts to push up. But as you can see, it's been trading sideways. Did start to break down. It's still swing structure is still bullish, but this candle is from today, the Tuesday. It did sweep the Monday high, so it did take out the stops above the Monday high. So there's a high probability that the sellers can push this price back down, and would coincide with the fact that it's been green for 10 days straight. Not significant right now on the movement, but we're considering these sales back down into discount, but not staying in anything too long, because like I said, this still is a bullish momentum. Hasn't really been given back. It's just that if this retracement, this consolidation leads to a significant retracement, then try to capitalize on that type of sell. But I'll say overall still bullish. Still waiting for any type of bullish momentum shift. When it goes back down to discount, just like with Euro USD, it could go ahead and take out these lows. And we'll restructure this to the previous range, because there's still a lot of liquidity sitting under all of these lows that hasn't been tapped into. So just be cautious on where euro and GBP price goes, and I would try to be taking sales once it does break past the lows of the last break of structure. AUD USD, let's go and map out the current range. Prices have continued to push higher. There is, again, just like with the other dollar pairs, there's liquidity sitting on these lows, so it starts to retrace. It is technically just trading sideways, hasn't broken past these lows, just past this low that was formed yesterday, but not significant enough for me to take any type of sales or anything. I'm still obviously bullish, swing structure still bullish. It's going to possibly break down fractally and take out the liquidity under these lows. I'm not looking for any type of sales because it's just been so impulsive, this move. So looking for any type of retracement back into discount, looking for any type of bullish movement to shift when it gets down here. But it could not, retrace all the way back down here. Obviously, if the buyers are still, if they still step back in, and if the dollar index goes ahead and reverses from its direction right now. So not looking for any type of selling opportunities, still just looking for buys on the swing once it does retrace to a significant point and buyers step back in. NZD USD, similar chart. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. Continues to push up, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Still breaking structure, but just like with GBP, just like with other US dollar pairs and euro, looks like when Tuesday starts out, it has swept the Monday highs, which could potentially mean that the stops were taken in order to push the prices back down and take out the liquidity under all these lows. This is ascending price action. You can see, even though it is making higher highs and higher lows, which is a high probability that the liquidity sitting under the lows will be taken out. Like I said, buyers still look to be in control. There's no type of demand area being taken out. It's just, it hasn't even broken past, with NZD USD hasn't even broken past the lows of the current range that it's in. So it's really just consolidating sideways. Not looking for any type of buying opportunities right now because it's still too high to buy, in my opinion. But if it does retrace back, we're looking for any type of buying opportunities once the close momentum starts to kick back in. I'm looking for any sales in particular on this pair, possibly with the GBP or euro, but not for NZD or Aussie dollar. It's because it has been way more impulsive than those other pairs, but you could be looking for prices to retrace back into this. I can't sell back into discount, but it just buyers have just been so impulsive on these pairs. So I'm just looking for any type of buying opportunities once it does retrace. GBP AUD. Oh, we've been saying that this. Let's go map out the current range. This hasn't really been trending. This isn't a trending market right now. Previously it was clearly, but this was ascending price action, higher high lows, higher highs, high lows. Then it started to break down. It's the 4-hour chart, breaking down fractally on the 4-hour chart, but it hasn't really broken down past the overall swing structure. So technically, this swing structure is still bullish overall. It just broke down fractally in the in this overall range. This is the last low, which is labeled as the strong higher low. And prices continue to trade sideways. And as you can see, it started to go ahead and break out past the highs. With these highs, making higher highs, but still really just consolidating sideways. Technically, overall, if you do look, if this is still continuing, the structure is just a retracement back and could lead to higher prices. I am looking for any type of buying opportunities because this tends to coincide with the dollar index, and the dollar index is starting to push up. So you can see that this is starting to push up also. Again, it's the 4-hour chart for GBP AUD. But if any type of significant move happens where it breaks down, then I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunities. But GBP NZD. So let's go and map out the current range. This did push down further. As I mentioned yesterday, it's a descending wedge. There's liquidity sitting over these highs. The reason why this is the high of the range. That did go ahead It's the high that broke down, made a change of character. Unlike GBP AUD, this has broken down past the lows and go ahead and went ahead and captured all the liquidity sitting on these lows to the previous structure, which was bullish, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But now that that's been taken out, this is bearish structure. And most of the time, GBP NZD and GBP AUD tend to trade together. But this looks a lot more bearish. It's trading sideways, clearly consolidating sideways, not looking for any opportunities. But as this wedge continues, if it does go ahead and tap into the lower, into the lower part of this wedge, I'll just be looking for any type of actually buying opportunities right now because of this descending price action and this descending wedge. Like I said, it's high probability that it'll take out this liquidity sitting over these highs. And as you know, in GBP AUD, the price action has already started to push higher, going along with the dollar index. The price started to push higher. Hasn't done it for this pair. Like I said, you can see it's just consolidating sideways, so can't really take any type of sell or buy right now. But I will be looking at any type of buying opportunities, but not to stay into it too long because of this impulsive nature of these sellers. So looking forward to possibly take out the liquidity and then continue down lower unless there is any type of dollar news or any type of significant changes in the dollar index. We're looking to take any type of buying opportunities once it does make a significant move toward these these highs, but wouldn't stay into it too long. Then just look for any type of a confirmation that prices will continue lower and take out the lows of the wedge. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.